Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Neha and you're watching IMMI Australia. In today's video, I'm going to share a step-by-step process for applying student visa for Australia. I'm sure a lot of you are interested in studying in Australia and hence you watch my videos. So if you want to apply for a student visa here in Australia, this video is exactly for you. I've also made a video where I've talked about all the advantages of studying in Australia. Make sure you watch that video as well. I will add a link up here and in the description box, so make sure you check that one after watching this video. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. First things first, you need to choose a course that you would want to study in, and you can do this by looking at the Study Australia course search tool online. Once you have chosen a course that you're interested in studying, you need to find an education institution that provides that course. You also need to check the academic entry requirements that the education institution has. So if you've chosen a university, you need to check what academic levels they want you to have to enroll in a particular course. You also have to pay your visa fees. So currently the visa fees for student visa is 630 Australian dollars. Your visa processing time will vary from person to person, but it varies anywhere between 3 days to 3 months, with 75% of the applicants getting their visas processed within 29 days. So once you have shortlisted the college or the university that you want to study in and the course you want to enroll in, you need to apply for the course on the university or the college's website. If the college accepts your offer, they will send you a letter of offer which has 3 things: your course details, your enrollment conditions, and the fees that you need to pay. Read this document very carefully. If you do not accept some of the terms and conditions, do not sign the offer. If you are willing to accept all the terms and conditions, sign the offer, pay the fees, and send this offer back to the college. Also, remember to keep a copy of this offer with you. Maybe in the future you need to make any claims, so you need to read the terms and conditions, so you should have a copy with yourself. Next important piece of document is your COE, or confirmation of enrollment. A confirmation of enrollment is a document that proves that you have enrolled in your desired course with an education provider. It is only sent by your college or your university when you sign your letter of offer and when you pay your fees. This document, or your COE, needs to be attached to your student visa because it proves that you have been enrolled in your declared course. So you have to keep a copy of your COE or your confirmation of enrollment with you at all times. The next requirement is English proficiency requirement. If you're not a native speaker of English, you will be required to provide an English proficiency test results. You need to meet the minimum benchmark to get admitted into colleges, because the course that you will be learning here in Australia will be taught in English, as it is the official language of Australia. Now, there are 5 tests that are considered for student visas, and they are IELTS, PTE, CAE, which is Cambridge English Advanced, OET, Occupational English Test, and TOEFL. I've compared the 2 most popular English proficiency tests in one of my previous videos. I will add the link up here and in the description box, so make sure you check that out. So you need to attain a certain level of marks in these tests, and it depends on the university or the college that you're enrolling in. So you can check the college's website to understand what level of scores they need so that you can get enrolled in the college. And depending on that, you will have to appear for a test and get those scores. The next requirement is your GTE, or Genuine Temporary Entrant requirement. This is a statement that should cover 2 things. First one is that you will be residing in Australia only temporarily and that you will go back to your home country. And the second one is that you are in Australia only for study purposes and not for anything else. Make sure when you're writing this statement, you include your home ties. So you talk about your family, your friends, why would you go back? Give them all the reasons for you to come back to your home country. And second, talk about why do you want to pursue this course and how will it benefit your career. So you have to convince the immigration department that you are coming here only temporarily and for your career advancement, and say hi to my cat. By providing these details, you will convince them about your intention to study in Australia and that you will return to your home country after completion of your course. Next requirement is proof of sufficient fund. This is a very important requirement to get your student visa approved. So either you can supply bank statements, grant or scholarship statements that show that you have enough money to support yourself during your stay in Australia, or the other one is you can supply proof of income of your parent or your partner, and this should not be less than 62,222 Australian dollar in the year previous to which you have applied for your course or your studies. So these are the two ways in which you can show sufficient funds in your bank account, which will convince the government that you can take care of yourself when you are studying in Australia. The next requirement is OSHC, which is Overseas Student Health Cover. This is a private medical health insurance that is needed before you land in Australia. So you need to provide details of your private health insurance when you're applying for your student visa, because this means that you are covered for your medical expenses when you are in Australia. It covers your basic prescription medicines, your doctor visits, and also cost of ambulances in case of emergency. Your student visa will be denied without your OSHC. So make sure you compare the available OSHC providers here in Australia, choose the best one for you, and then provide a proof of enrollment with the OSHC with your student visa. The next requirement is a health requirement. So you need to be in good health in order to study in Australia. This usually involves a basic X-ray, a blood test, a few questions with a doctor. It's nothing complicated. So you need to provide a certificate that proves that you are in good health. So you have to meet the health requirements for a student visa. After health requirement comes character requirements. So you need to obtain a police check that proves that you're not involved in any kind of crime before entering Australia. So you need to meet the character requirement, which basically means you need a police check from your country of residence in order to apply for a student visa. That's it. These are all the requirements that are required to apply for a student visa here in Australia. Let me quickly summarize them for you. The first one is your letter of offer. The second one is your confirmation of enrollment. Third one is your proof of English proficiency. Fourth is your genuine temporary entrant or your GTE requirement, your proof of sufficient funds, your overseas student health cover, health requirement, and character requirement. So if you have all of these, if you meet all these requirements, your visa should soon be with you. So if you have any questions, like always, do let me know in the comment section. I will try my best to help you with all the answers. You can connect with me over DMs on Instagram. My Instagram ID is right now on the screen. Make sure you give this video a big fat thumbs up, share it with all your friends you want to take with you to Australia. Share, like, subscribe, you know the drill. I will be waiting for your comments. Stay safe and I will see you in my next video. Bye.